meet anyone, dead or alive, who could help you along your continued journey, who would it be?
Oh, the first person that comes into my mind is Robin Williams. Isn't that weird? I did a movie with Robin years ago, loved him dearly, know that he was just the greatest talent, comedic talent, and my son even had some dealings with him, and we lived in Tiburon. We'd watch him ride his bike, and when he left the planet, I was just devastated. And I just have a feeling somehow that my son and he have connected somehow
Oh,
and have learned lessons about, why they just couldn't, you know, be here without having to hurry their lives along and go at their own hands. And so I just would like to know what they have learned together. That's the first thing that I thought about.
wow, beautiful. And I just want to acknowledge, your pain, and I'm sorry about your son and your loss.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, it never gets easy.
yeah,
I mean, you just deal with it. But I know that I think he, accidentally took too much. I think, but I'll never know for sure. It's what a medium told me, that he was kind of surprised that he had crossed over
okay,
because he always thought he was invincible.
right, right. That it
But
wouldn't happen to him. Okay,
right, but with Robin, that was different, and he just couldn't face the illness that was that he was getting. And anyway, it was a huge loss, and I would just love to see him again and know what he has learned as a result of that.
right. Well, what a beautiful answer. And I hope he's found his peace and his answers and what he's looking for.
Yeah,
All
but I'm
right.
sure there's a lot of other people I'd love to see too.
Oh yeah, I think I have a list as well. Mine was Mother Teresa. Um,
Oh, yeah, of course,
yeah,
of
but
course.
but yeah, there's a whole slew. I'd love to see my grandma Kitty again, and yeah,
Sure.
right.
Well, they come to us again. It's just a veil. It's just a veil
Yes.
from the other side. And I
Oh
think
yeah.
when we listen, when we're really quiet, we ask questions and we get answers back. I do quite a bit of automatic writing, and so I just start writing, and it feels like they're right in the room.
Yeah. I went on one of my nature hike not yesterday but the day before, and I told my dad. My dad passed in 2009, and I said I just felt his presence, and I said, Dad, you should come take a hike with me. He used to like his exercise walks. Well,
Mhm.
I actually did another Facebook post about this, and I posted on Ace's Connection about it. And I said, and there's pictures that I took, and I was walking along this. The leaves have fallen like crazy here in Cincinnati with the weather, and so there was just this long path of leaves, browns and yellows and oranges and reds and
Mm.
crunchy, and it was. I said I felt like an excited energy was with me, and that said, look down. And I
Mhm.
stopped and I looked down, and in the midst of these hundreds upon hundreds of leaves was a little heart.
Oh.
And so I took the picture. I just
Mm.
found a picture. So I kept on my walk, and he kept pointing out hearts. He kept pointing out hearts all along on trees, and everywhere I turned. And I kept saying, "I see it, I see it," and smiling. Well, we got to the end, and it had started out as a blue sky morning, started to gray up, but the sun hit this yellow tree, and it was again as if somebody very excited was, an energy is how I described it. An energy was
Right.
saying, "Look up, look up." So instead of look down, it was look up. And I looked up, and sure enough, this yellow leaf was hanging on the tree, but it had a big brown heart right in the middle of it. And so I was like, "Thanks, Dad. I got it.
Oh,
I'm seeing it." So yeah,
that's beautiful. Yeah,
yeah,
that's all there is over there is love.
right,
So
right.
we just preoccupy ourselves with lots of stuff that just doesn't make sense.
I agree. I just released an ebook, and it's titled "Stop Thinking, Just Love."
Oh, that's great.
Yes, and it's dedicated to my dad. So there you go.
Oh, that's beautiful.